Morning glory, morning glory. What's going on, y'all? Beautiful 8:45 in the morning. Beautiful, overcast, cloudy, and rainy out here in Jersey. Not even too bad nippy wise. I got just a hoodie on, but I always stay cold, frigid, ice the fuck out as always. Keeping it light, keeping it very light this morning as I come to you what I feel as though it's some pretty interesting topics. I want to start first with Dana White. Knock him out the park real quick like he tried to knock his old lady out the park. I seen the video of him in the bar. Where was he at? Mexico, Cabo, whatever the fuck he was saying, right? Crazy thing is, we ain't never see his old lady. Like, if I remember correctly, bro, now that I think of it, I ain't never see Dana White's wife. He always be running around with the boys. Gotta do it for the boys. With the boys. To where you ain't never seen his wife. His whole UFC career. Ain't never see that man's wife. He's too fixated on the boys and holding the boys down. As you can see, why he chose the MMA lifestyle, as you can see, it's been detrimental to his life, because this is their love language. This is how they speak to each other, not thinking it's an issue, not thinking that it's a problem. He was so fixated on stating over and over again how this has never happened before. This is the first time. And the reason why, that's just like, man, that you're putting it in plain sight for everyone to see that this has happened before. However many times, I don't know, but it has happened before. Just by the pure simple fact that you continuing to say that this never happened before. Like, come on, bruh. Fucking, it's crazy to me, bro. It really is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Myself, as everyone is viewing, I'm sure, found themselves in situations or another that had to do with domestic disputes. And, you know, for the majority of the men out there that's been through it, the situations came and stemmed from the woman or a situation or another girl that my woman's mad about. Whatever the case is, 9 times out of 10, the domestic disputes, when you see a man hitting on a woman, 9 times out of 10, that woman started it. They got him riled up. They pushing the right buttons. They know how to get them there, and they're getting them there. And then they take it one step further, cock back and hit me. Now, my whole take on that is, I'm a firm believer in, if you hit me, you better be man or woman enough to get hit back. Now, I've been in this situation many times, a few times, where a woman's hit me and I just grab them by their shoulders and fuck, hey, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you a pass, you better tighten the fuck up. But you don't never cock back and hit old lady. Like, I get it, I said that I'm a firm believer in, if you hit me, you better be ready to get hit back. But at the same time, I ain't gonna cock back and hit you. Like, I feel that way. Like, if you hit me, you should be ready to get hit back. But I'm gonna just grab you, grip you the fuck up, and tell you, look, I'm giving you a motherfucking pass. Don't put your hands on me again. You know, people get it misconceived so much that these women could get this off, that it ain't a problem, that this whole thing started by this woman cocking back and hitting him. But it ain't never a problem. We overlook how it started with the woman hitting him. But if it were him to have hit her first, of course that's a problem. That's a real problem. But why isn't it a problem when a woman does it? Because they're not as strong. Because, like, what's the double standard here, bro? Because she's cocking back and hitting on me, she better be ready to get hit back on. I won't do that. I don't do that. I've been in that situation and I just gripped them up the 3 times I was hit on, cocked back and hit, cigarettes punched on, whatever the fucking case is. But I never would, never will cock back and hit one. Their bone structure ain't strong enough. I'll crack a woman's face if I hit her in the face. Like, it just don't make sense to me. And Dana White's all tested out, all steroided out. Nigga been taking steroids his whole life. His whole career. So you see it in the way he acts, the way his body's structured. There's so many signs pointing to the fact that this man's on test. It ain't a secret that this man's on test. He's been doing steroids his whole career. This is their love language now. It's happened before, bro. Just the pure sense of you trying to convince us that it hasn't happened before shows me that it has happened before, bro. Stop trying to cover up the fact that that's y'all love language. It is what it is, bro. As long as you ain't cocking back and beating on your wife every night, it is what it is, bro. That's y'all weird ass awkward love language. Have at it, man. What more do you expect for somebody that's been running the UFC for so long? Not to mention, we don't never see his old lady. We don't never see her out and about. He's so fixated on the boys, that you don't never see his old lady. The first time I see his old lady, it's in this light. But again, if you hit me, you better be man enough, woman enough, and be ready to get hit back. I ain't gonna cock back and hit her, but I'm gonna grab hold of her and let her fucking know. Hey, I'm telling you now. But I can only imagine how much flack that Dana's gonna catch from this. What's gonna happen with his job and the limelight and all that. But man, listen, keep your hands to yourself, men and women. Men, do not hit women, and women, please do not hit men, because look what all this shit starts. All this shit stems and starts from y'all motherfuckers being handsy. And then when y'all get handsy, it's a problem. When we get handsy back, nah, man, it can't be no double standard, especially not in this light. If you put your hands on me, best be ready for me to put my hands back on you. Man, it's the way of the world, dog. Point blank, period. Like, you were grown up like this, an eye for an eye, bro. Like, everyone's grown up like that. Like, you ain't finna fucking smack me, and I ain't finna get my lick back. I'm gonna grab hold. That's how I'm gonna get my lick back. Grab hold of her and shake her. I ain't gonna crack her, but to each his own when you're hit first. So that's Dana White's story, man. We got blueberry gobstopper and a cotton candy paper. First joint of the day. Man, I am so pissed off at the no jumper. No jumper as a whole. I ain't never fuck with them anyways, no jumper like that. But now it just solidifies me not fucking with him and why I don't fuck with him. I'm just continued to be reminded. The Kelpie situation with this punk almighty suspect, that clown should have been going for that nut shit. Not to mention he's a fucking clown. He don't know nothing about podcasting. He ain't no rapper. He claims to rap, but I ain't never heard his music. He's another wannabe rapper who don't know how to fucking speak in full sentences, who's addicted to fucking opiates. Like, what more do I gotta say, bro? Your mind's melted, cuz it just is what it is. For y'all clowns to be... Lush is a clown in his own way, and we'll get to that, but suspect, you're an absolute clown, dog. You continue to make bad reps for yourself with the Kelpie shit, and now y'all sitting back last night indulging in, is Flacco really where he says he's from? What the fuck does it matter if he's from North Dakota or Philly, bro? What's it fucking matter? And isn't it proven to y'all something that is bigger than not a case or not no sexual weird shit that y'all want to insinuate? But doesn't it occur to you that, oh, well, he's saying that he's from North Dakota instead of Philly. Oh, well, shit, what, shouldn't it be the other way around? Because you would get more respect saying you're from Philly than North Dakota. Why is he saying that? He's saying that, oh, all right, well, he wants to be from North Dakota type shit. Like, you don't fucking dig deep into it. Lush is nut ass calling his high school friends, calling people, trying to get the scoop and low down on this man, where he went to grade school at, and who his mama is, what's his social security. Like, again, we don't fuck with no jumper. We never have. But we stay updated and can't help to have to make updates when shit is flooded on the internet by pure idiocy and ignorance by no jumper. Suspect. We got to get rid of this fucking clown suspect, bro. He's a walk hard fiend who don't know how to talk in full sentences, who don't know how to podcast. Like, I feel like Adam is just going out around LA just fucking picking people off the street. Hey, you want to come work? Hey, you want to come work? Because these people that are covering stuff are terrible, bro. Almighty is fucking terrible. Then you got this weirdo Lush, bro. This fucking grown troll from under the bridge, bro. Fucking, and yes, bro, you were insinuating that man had a sex case. He had an open case and then it was sexual. It wasn't until y'all said whatever y'all said to make us kind of understand what it was he was being charged for. But up until y'all finally muttered a little bit of something, it was almost like you were insinuating that he was on some sex shit or in trouble for some sex shit. Not to mention Lush, bro, I ain't never see you, bro. You just like popped up recently, bro. Like, you need to fucking ease into this shit because you're ruffling a lot of feathers coming in, talking about how's he only coming at me but not Almighty. Bro, you hosted the whole shit last night, bro. You were excited to three-way all them people. You were excited to merge calls and leak your own number like a fucking weirdo, so you could feel famous or feel important or feel popular. So you leaked your own number and then had a bunch of information coming in from those from your number being leaked, giving information on Flacco and his life as a child and him coming up. Why is it so imperative to y'all to find out if he was in North Dakota or Philly? What's the fucking problem? What is the fucking problem? Like, y'all are really dragging out what it is y'all trying to make content off of, because this shit ain't it, bro. Y'all are just holding on to shit and just dragging it on, man. Like, y'all are going downhill, like, slowly, but surely. For sure. Yeah. You're done. You're done. No jumper, you're done. But for real, man, like, and that's just proof in the pudding that, you know, you back a nice person in the corner for long enough and continue to poke him. It's only a matter of time until he snaps back, and when he snaps back, it's gonna be ugly. Cause that man, Poetic Flacco, made it a point to tell Lush, hey man, I want my fade, bro. You ain't ducking it, and we ain't running away from this. I need my fade, and I need it now, bro. This is my last name you playing with. My daddy will die for our last name, as will I. I'll lay down and die for my last name, right? And y'all over here throwing shade on it? Nah, nigga, I need my fade. You ain't finna talk about my last. All right, y'all want to talk about where I'm from, this and that? Cool. You know, have your little whatever, get your little content through that. But, man, look, I lay down and die for my last name. There ain't no way y'all gonna throw smut on my last name, especially not to my face. Y'all doing it in an episode while I'm at home on three-way trying to talk to me over the phone and do it. Nah, nigga, I need my fade, bro. So shouts out to Poetic Flacco, man. Stand your ground, stay 10 toes for real, and know these people around you, man, they is suspect, bro. Almighty suspect, that's his name, because that nigga suspect, point blank, period. And Lush, that man, I don't know what that man did. You need to tighten up them teeth, man. Grow a few inches, wear platform shoes, do something, bro, because you ain't got no room to be down in that man Flacco in his life compared to yours, Lush. You far away out the mix, man. Flacco got you by miles, cuz. You need to fucking ease in and earn your rep out here, bro, because you coming out here starting shit with people that's been on no jumper, that are good people on no jumper. Like, I fuck with Flacco, bro. You can see he's a good-hearted, kind dude, and he doesn't mess with nobody. He just reports his news and does his job. He don't bother nobody. Y'all want to pick on him and fuck with him and bully him. Come bully real ones, bro. Cause Almighty, you a fucking chump. You a whole chump, Almighty. I want you, bro. I want you. I'll fly to Jersey and shoot the fade immediately, dog, right now. I'm in Jersey and I'll come out to Cali, fly across the states to shoot the fade with you, Almighty. You's a clown. And Lush, you a bigger clown because you went shoot the squabble, dog. You just passed it down. We hugged it out. He said, nah, man, he wants your motherfucker. He ain't got to be a tough guy to shoot his fade. You ain't got to be a tough guy to stand up for what it is you believe in. You ain't finna throw smut on my last name that I lay down and die for when I ain't here for you to even do it to my face. I need my fade, bro. Shouts out to Flacco, man. No jumpers going downhill and downhill quick, man. Dana White, you need to smarten up. Don't hit women, and women, please don't hit men. But on some shit, Flacco, keep going, man. Stand 10 toes down. And everybody out there that's really popular into the podcast world and or popular on YouTube, period, hey, keep an open mind hiring Flacco, dogs. I'm telling you, it'd be very beneficial. Come to him with a bag, present him with a big bag, leave out a no jumper with them frauds, and go succeed and strive elsewhere, man. Shouts out to Flacco, dog. I love you, man. For real. Connect Performance app.